What if every Kenyan of means could adopt at least 2 children? And what if these children could in turn take the cue? Well, these are questions whose answers might forever remain as such as the country continues to reel from the challenge of street families and related vices. But the country might learn from 65-year-old Charles Muli, whose conviction that life pleasures are better shared decided to wind up his business and instead concentrate on helping humanity. Located in Dalani location, at the heart of the dusty Yatta District and tucked in between Muli Hills, lies the Muli children family, one of the 6 homes established to cater for the destitute children and which have now turned into the proverbial oasis in the desert for their former street children as well as the neighboring communities. 25 years ago, Muli embarked on the ambitious journey christened Muli's Children's Home that sought to offer a safe haven for orphans and the needy children, an initiative that saw him sell all his property and suspend lucrative ventures. But the journey was not without doubters, especially his friends who advised that he seeks medical attention, wondering how a sane person could opt to fundamentally alter his life's course.
They saw me and they said, yes, we cannot accept you as a leader, because I was their leader in the church. And they said, no, we cannot accept you. They came to my wife. They said, take this man to hospital. He is sick. He is crazy.
The firstborn in a family of 10, Muli had to enjoy a strained relationship with his parents, especially his father, who was a habitual drunkard, a series of misfortunes that saw him drop out of school in grade 8. But as fate would have it, he successfully enrolled through correspondence, and like they say, the rest is history. He now holds a host of degrees from internationally recognized universities, as well as several state commendations. But it is his actions of transforming erstwhile desperate children into respectable members of the society that needs emulating. A venture that was stimulated by an incident where his car was stolen by parking boys outside a city building.
I was so much troubled, and for 3 years until 1989, November, I had no peace in my heart. When I saw children in the street, mothers who had no a place to call a home, all kind of poor young people, looking at their eyes, I saw myself.
A conviction that will see him embark on a process of recruiting destitute children for rehabilitation, rather than depend on donations, while the children's homes support themselves through a host of agricultural activities that fully support the needs of the 2,247 children, including their education, where some are studying in both local and international universities. 118 children at the facilities are also sitting for this year's KCSE examinations after receiving education from teachers employed by the organization. But it is a story of Esther Wairimu, one of the candidates at the home and who was rescued from an IDP camp in Eldoret at the height of the infamous post-election violence, that perhaps offers hope for the many of her peers who remain hopeless. Her ambition being to become a lawyer to ensure that the rights of children are protected.
I'd like to be a lawyer so as to prevail justice to the people in our country, so as such cases not to happen and people suffer innocently.
Her story of hope replicated across the entire home, where every child has a story to tell.
I joined in MCF in the year 2008, whereby we had a post-election and we were forced to move from our original place, and we went to an IDP camp that was in Langas showground.
We were so many, for about 100 street children from the street, but amongst all those children, only I and my brother, we were rescued at that time.
I was rescued by Muli Children's family back in the year 1994 as an orphan.
But amid the success, Muli and his wife remain modest, calling on Kenyans to address the plight of the needy children.
And when I die, what will I benefit? The whole benefit is when we transform the lives of a person, when we transform our country by touching the heart of those who are in great need.
There are many in the street, the children, and they are not there because they like to be there.
while theirs is a story of rebuilding the lives of children who would otherwise have crumbled under the heavy burden of responsibility and failed to achieve their childhood dreams, and which the rest of the country now needs to embrace.
Wow.